So popping everybody, it's that boy back at it again with a great another banging. What if Goku Black and maddok were in My Hero Academia? Let's get this bitch running. So let's start off like this. As let's say Off One is creating the first ever humanoid Nomu. As he would create two, he would call up an old friend of his. As he would ask the old friend, does he have the stones? Meaning that this friend, being a scientist and a sort of ex astronaut, he would say, yes, I do, sir. As he would send somebody to get the stones and bring him to All for One. All for One would get the stones. As he would sort of pick up one of the stones, Time Stone, as he would see different possibilities, different dimensions, different ways things like how he would be born, who his child is, like from the fucking past to the fucking future. As he would throw the stones at the pods containing two beings, a black being by the name that he gave it, Goku, meaning Monkey King, because he gave Goku the strongest type of monkey-like quirk. And let's say another one too, maddok. Maddok is sort of more of a serious type of person. He needs to get shit done, just so he can keep on going. All for One would throw all the stones at the pods, as he would sort of be wishing that the stones would just, go into the pods through the glass. But it doesn't really work how he wanted to. Until two people burst in there, being All Might and the Pro Heroes. So, if you're wondering, does the fight between All For One and All Might would happen? Yes, but it's different. All For One will see that he's losing, as he would rush back to his lab and pick up the stones just to see if those stones could help him have like a sort of upper hand in the battle. As he would grab the stones, he would look up at the two pods. As he would grab 3 stones in his other hand and 3 stones in his left hand, and he would shove them into the pods with his quirks and everything. All Might would see this. All the pro heroes would see this, as they would be scared to see what comes out of the pods. Shit. So yeah. Pro heroes would be scared and shitless, but it fails. All For One would think that these stones weren't real, as he would be cursing himself, saying that I've given all my quirks, even one for all, to these two creatures. As he would get ready to kill them, All Might will stop him, say, "You fool! Do you not know what you created? Those stones were from an ancient burial site of the wealthiest man ever. His name was Tony Stark. And yes, Tony Stark did die in this due to him restarting the whole world." All For One would look back at the stones floating inside the tank, dissolving, as he would be furious at his own contact Because let's say All For One looked up to Tony Stark when he was little, and that's how he got his business. All For One would sort of reach his hand back in there, but it doesn't work. The water was sort of crystallized, but it's still liquid. As he would keep on crying and crying, saying, "Give me back my power," All Might would put his hand on his shoulder, saying, "Let's go, old fool." All For One will sort of put his head down in shame, seeing that he's used children, seeing that he has his own child too. As he would look back, seeing his son be mad at him for using children like that. And his son is, you know what, not son, but daughter. His daughter is Tomura Shigaraki, and his wife is Nana Shimura. And if you're wondering, is the quote unquote theory that Nana Shimura is Inko's mother? Yes, yes, the fuck it is. I'm just going with that. Alright? Alright. So, yeah. All For One would be sad that he did all that, seeing that his daughter would look at him with hate and disgust. As then, Huey would look up at his wife. His wife has basically already took off her wedding ring that he gave her. All For One will look back once again, seeing the pods, as then the pods will sort of explode. As the two humanoid creatures will sort of come out. Let's say one with pink hair and a tail, and another one with sort of flowy hair and a blackish goo on his arm. As then the pro heroes would get ready to fight them. All For One would break free, saying, "Don't. These are my children. I've poured my own heart and soul into these creatures. Please don't kill them. They're just children." As the pro heroes would look back, seeing that they are actually children. As let's say Nana Shimura will sort of walk past All For One and head towards the children, hugging them, saying that, "I'm sorry that my husband did all this to you." As basically Goku and Maddok will look curious, but they would just hug her back. So we're gonna have a time skip. We time skip around to when they are 4 years old. As they're playing with Shigaraki, somebody by the name of Bakugo Katsuki would sort of push her on accident, saying, "Move out the way, you villain having bitch." As Maddok would get mad, and he would rush over there at Bakugo, hitting him dead center in his face, yelling at him, "Don't you dare call my sister a bitch, you damn hound." As Bakugo would call his lackeys, Goku would say, "God damn it all." As he would go over there too, in a sort of fighting stance, as Bakugo would tell his lackeys to attack, and they get bodied. And yes, they did get bodied, like all the time. They try to fuck with Shigaraki, they get bodied. They try to hit on Shigaraki, they get bodied. And yes, Goku Black What Ifs has a little thing for a certain hero and a mom. So yeah, You'll be seeing the ships and everything inside of this what if. So time skip to when they are in middle school. As this is around the time where the anime would start, but it really doesn't. So the teacher would walk in, holding papers with a serious tone. As he would tell the students, well, today we're having a application informer, meaning that you all will have to write down the high school or college you would probably want to go to in the future. As he would throw the papers up, like in canon, saying, screw it. I know you all would want to be heroes. As Bakugo would stand up saying, these damn D-lister extras would get a D-lister hero. As the whole school would look at Bakugo saying, shut the hell up, Katsuki. The only people here are going to UA, Maddok, and Goku. As Bakugo would look back, seeing Maddok leaning back in his chair and Goku asleep. As the teacher would be like, God damn it all. As then he would sort of yell at Maddok and Goku to wake up. They both wake it up saying what? What happened? As the teacher say, well, let's see. You both are going to UA? And Goku would be like, yeah, we're going to UA. And Maddok will look back, seeing Shigi, who is Shigaraki, smiling. As Shigaraki is smiling, Bakugo would walk all the way to the back of the class, putting his hands on Shigaraki's shoulder, using his quirk to burn her. As then she would sort of scream, and Maddok would get up from his chair, using his quirk. His quirk is called All for Infinite. All for Infinity, meaning that he's 10 times stronger than All Might in basically all ways. As he would use his quirk and spit out a black fire that has stars. As then the whole class would look at the, little cut, and Deku would say, don't touch it. This cut can fuck up reality itself. As Bakugo would say, puh, yeah, right, nerd. As Deku would stick his hand through it, pulling out a fucking other version of Bakugo. But this version of Bakugo is a female version. And let's say that the only way to get back to the female version of Bakugo's world is if female Bakugo has to, do it with the person who does it with the person who opened up the rift. So female Bakugo would get out saying, God damn it, where the hell am I? Deku! Where are you? I still need my cuddles, you damn nerd. As then, the whole class would look back saying, what cuddles? As the female Bakugo would look saying, oh shit, you damn extras. The hell am I doing here? As then Bakugo would sort of say, watch who you're talking to, you damn extra. And female Bakugo would sort of look back saying, who the hell you calling a damn extra, you damn extra? As Deku said, God damn it. Do you know what? Screw it. As then he would pick up yeah. As then he would pick up female Bakugo, throws her back into the rift, saying, stay your ass in your own dimension, goddamn bitch, and closes the rift. So time skip around let's say where All Might is trying to punch the sludge villain. Well, as he's trying to punch the sludge villain, it doesn't work. He keeps on getting tired and tired and tired. As then the sludge villain would keep on using his speed to get the upper hand on the pro hero. As then the sludge villain would sort of attack him, making All Might suffocate. He couldn't move or breathe. All the pro heroes would see this, but they couldn't do nothing until one person, being Maddok and Goku, they would walk by all the pro heroes, dropping their bags. As let's say Goku would use the power of time and stops it for good. He would stop everything and some things. He would tell Maddok to go over there and get All Might out of that goo. Maddok would sort of say, fine, as he would use the power and just lift All Might out of the sludge. And the only ones who are seeing this are Mitsuki due to unnatural reasons. Fuck, Mirako. And hold on. And Momo. And some other people too, as in Shigaraki and a certain person, not just a certain person, but Midnight and Mount Lady. They were watching it due to unweird reasons too, and I don't want to hear shit from the person who asked me about this shit more than once. So yeah, they could finish as a sludge villain will sort of be curious on what happened. And let's say that Maddok will sort of get mad seeing that All Might put a little scratch on his cheek because that's the moneymaker for Maddok. As he would try to punch All Might, but in trying, he would punch the sludge, meaning that he almost destroyed half the fucking city if Goku didn't stop him. But the sludge itself, whew, it was shot into the atmosphere, meaning that they did. They fucking did. So yeah. Time skip to around the entrance exam. And if you're wondering, why the hell are there so many time skips? For one, mind your fucking business, David. Two, I do not know, and I do not have to explain the fucking time skip or what's going on in the middle of the time skip. So unpause. So yeah, they get to the entrance exam, as then they would get glares from other people, pro heroes, more people, due to somebody actually having the power to not be affected by their time pausing power. As the pro heroes would sort of be chattering, saying these damn kids, they think that they're all high and mighty just because they can stop time. So what? As Maddok would hear this, Goku would sort of say, stop it, just calm down, god damn it. We came here to take this damn thing and get the hell out of here. Now let's go. As Goku would scoff at this, as the pro heroes would see this, saying, the hell? That kid just scoffed at us. You know what? Fuck this shit. As one of the pro heroes would get up and go to Maddok and tap him on the shoulder, and Goku would sort of sense something. He'll tell Maddok, do not turn around, he's gonna punch us. But Maddok didn't listen. The pro hero would punch Maddok and Goku. As Goku would get mad, but Maddok got a little insane. He would grab the pro hero's face, squeezing it hard enough to the point where you can hear like fucking muscles being popped in his face. His skin was almost coming off his head. As then Shigaraki had to stop Deku. I don't, not Deku, but Maddok. Maddok will turn around seeing Shigaraki clinging to Bakugo. As he would get madder and madder, saying, "You chose him over me? I've been your fucking brother for years, and this is what I get. You know what? Screw this shit up. I'm leaving." As he would use his superhuman strength and just leap out of the stadium in fucking broad daylight. And Goku will sort of be looked at as a, threat. But Goku says, "Look, we are not fucking related. We're just good friends. That's all." As some people say, "Fine, just go ahead and take the damn test." Goku would pass the test, and he would pass the practical exam too. So back to Maddok. Maddok landed at an old facility that belonged to All For One. As he was just sitting there, he would get weird glimpses of heroes, metahumans, aliens, Kryptonians, lanterns, white lanterns, the damn source wall, fucking Thanos, Dark Side, MCUs, different things like that, heroes. And he would get a glimpse of two people. He would get a glimpse of Thanos and Tony Stark. As Maddok would hold his head saying, "What is this? What is all this?" As basically Tony Stark will say, "Well, kid, we've chosen you to help us with something. We both sort of agreed with some upper beings to help us recreate the world." As Maddok would sort of look at Thanos being purple, as he would call him a fucking NyQuil. Thanos wouldn't know what that was, but Tony does, and he would start laughing too. Thanos would speak, saying, "What's so funny, mortal?" As Deku would say, not Deku, but Maddok would say, "Nothing." But why the hell are you two here? Shouldn't you be dead? As Thanos would say, "Look, my mistress, or the person you call Death, granted both of us the leisure of living inside inside the stones." Yeah, kid, come on. Let us show you how we did it inside the stones. And if you're wondering, did I fuck up on that part? Yes, I did. Do not hate me on that one. As sort of out of nowhere, a portal would open up, going to a place that had Tony Stark face and Thanos and hundreds of people there. As Maddok would look closer, as they all look like him. They are clones who have his DNA, meaning that when Maddok were like about the age of 10 or 13, yeah, he got some on himself, which made them. But let's say that they were very hostile too. they would attack Thanos, seeing that Maddok is with them. Being curious on why would they attack the the person they are cloned after of, as then a giant cannon would come out of nowhere and just charge up a beam. And this is where I'll be leaving it off. And if you're wondering, is this a little wacky? Yes, yes it is. Don't ask, don't give a fuck, and don't ask for another what if again. Unless if you have Shinobi Striker and you play Xbox, hit me up. I will be doing more what ifs for you.